changeover briefing here. Basically, just explain to him what happened, and then head into the room myself.
Yeah, you do notice also that you are actually feeling a little bit more cold now because of it's actually been quite a while since you've left the ritual that Lady Moonfire had put on you. So that as part of your skill check with your endurance, you're actually able to determine that it's going to start getting a little bit colder now because we don't have this Endure Elements ritual upon us anymore as well. So
I have a quick question. All of the skills that they used, are they used up?
you can use them again.
Okay.
I just want to know what you want to do with the skill. You know, be a little bit creative with it and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because last time we used them up, so just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that with this one, with this skill challenge, but because I would let you know if you could or you couldn't. So, but yeah, for this,
okay,
I'm cool with you guys using it again. So, using whatever skill you want.
Alright, I'd like to start off by going around and checking on everybody with a heal check to give them endurance through my
nice.
check.
Heavy, I like that. Haven't used heal yet. That'd be a good one. Wow. Another smashing roll. Yeah, you're able to bind the wounds on several on Walian and Tomanuk. You know, they took a little beating during that last battle, so you're able to mix up some salve with with your healing kits and everything else that you have, and you're able to kind of prepare their wounds a little bit, even though they're sleeping and they don't know that you're doing that. You're able to basically tend to everyone's wounds, and but it is definitely, you can tell that it's definitely getting a little bit colder now. So, but very nice job. That's already 6 successes, no failures. Alright, Melik, Tamanuk, what are you guys doing?
Melik's going to use his diplomacy check to convince the others that we need to remain downstairs and not run upstairs.
I like that.
Why the others are sleeping.
if you roll a 1, I'm going upstairs.
That was actually almost word for word verbatim of what I had written down on for a diplomacy check. That and something else. No, pretty good, Melik. You're a Jabberwocky. You can read my mind. The force is strong in this one.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I'm going up the stairs.
Melik totally botched it. That is definitely a failure.
This is why we can't have nice things.
And as Melik's saying, guys, we really need to stay down here and take our specimens, and we need to wait before we go upstairs. It just sounds like Batista and Tomanuk it sounds like he's just just spewing pure garbage. Because you guys are starting to get a little bit antsy on wanting to go up those stairs. I mean, Tomanuk hasn't said anything. Walian hadn't said anything about being up there. All you guys know is that it's. I believe that Walian said it was a laboratory. Did you not?
And he talked
Yeah, I
about
told
the
him I was up
elevator.
there, and then there's an elevator that goes up to the next floor.
Yeah. So and it's kind of surprising coming from Melik, because he's usually into that kind of stuff. Maybe he's a little bit scared going up there. So that is definitely a failure. That was a huge failure skill check there.
Well, we have like 9 good ones, so.
What are you doing, Tomanuk?
I'm true to my word. Tamanuk just heard this weird speech. I mean, he's not good with languages to begin with, so he just hears some mean comment about going upstairs, and he doesn't really get it. So
your translator in Shamash is sleeping, so you don't understand.
so I'm gonna stay at this first step and peek my head up. I'm gonna use a perception.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to go up to the top of the stairs so you can literally poke your head up, and go ahead and give me a perception.
have to find it.
Take your time. Take your time, bud. Take your time. What should be another one? Oh my god.
No, wait, that's wrong. I have a plus 14, so it can't be a 9. Oh, there's another thing there. It's a quotation.
Is your
So
it's a
macro messed
23.
up?
Yeah, he's got 1d20 plus quotation mark 14.
Yeah, so it's going
So
to be
he rolled
a...
a 9, so it'd be
Yeah.
9 plus 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to stick your head up. This is where you're at, Dominic. This is what you see. Same as before, but the on the ground up ahead has a sort of like a blue fiery glow to it, which wasn't there before. It kind of freaks you out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going down. Blue flame scary equals metallic people.
You do notice something different. You notice that there's as you're kind of, looming around the room, you actually notice that there's a bright silvery object on the floor as well, and that was moved actually. This right here, what I'm clicking, that was actually moved. So it looks like something was uncovered.
Okay, hearing Tomanuk sort of startled, I'm going to go up the stairs as well.
But you hear nothing else, and that is basically the end of the skill challenge. The rest of the time is over. There is no other encounters, thankfully for the great arcana skills of Walian. So he basically stopped any kind of encounter, because that was basically going to be the encounter, was those two other portals. So. But everything else on the second floor, what you would just climbed up the stairs, Dominic, looks good. All right, so you guys get some XP for that, and you're back. Kind of walking down. You see Batista kind of wanting to walk up the stairs. Shamash and Melik, you're back up. Now the handle is literally sticking out of the corpse of Metallica. This would be a pretty beautiful handle, actually. Lots of inscriptions, runes, and all that good stuff.
After that long rest, are we back hit point wise and everything?
Everything. You guys are back up to full HP. You're at full surges, full powers, everything.
And our level up actually takes effect as well.
That's it. So what languages can you guys read?
Which language do we need to be able to read?
Heavy and Tomanuk, you guys can notice that this hammer has inscriptions made by giants.
Seems to be written in a form of giant language. Let me see that a little closer.
So funny. Batista's always got to be so proper. What is your full name again there, Batista? I'm sorry, Batista
Xavier Washburn, the 14th.
Xavier. God bless. You got any of those cookies left?
Should be 2 in there.
Really? You guys didn't eat all those cookies already? Man.
I saved it for the game, man.
Dang. Man, something's smelling good. My neighbor's cooking something. Holy crap. Might have to go over there and steal shit off his barbecue like he did mine that one time. Prick. Alright, so you guys are back at full health.
You want me to roll a history check on the hammer?
You can see that from what you can read on the handle and the shaft that's still not embedded in the ice. You can see that this has a lot of runes of the giants of the gods. It appears that you're starting to piece some things together, but you're going to have to get this hammer out to probably decipher some of the other giant text. It's not all just text. There's symbols and other things as well. inscriptions and man, something
Well, I have a
is smelling
comprehend
good.
languages ritual. If once we get it out of there, I can read it.
Ooh.
Well, Shamash is going to grab the handle and start shaking the crap out of it.
Hey, Malik, you want
Let's
to
see.
warm up the hands over here and
Give me
kind
that.
of get this thing?
Athletics check. Give me an athletics check, or you can use burning hands. You can use whatever you want. I don't care. Clear.
Flame on, little torch finger.
That's athletics.
Yeah, you're able to pull it out. Couple good pulls on it. Walian and Melik are holding down the icy corpse, and you're able to basically pull it and shatter it out of the corpse. You have a beautiful hammer. This thing is really light, especially for the size of this hammer, the size of the small Shamash. This thing is really light. That is the first thing that you notice, and you also notice that it has a perfect balance.
A mole with the perfect balance.
It does. It is.
Has to be magical.
It is nice.
From what I've seen on the hammer smash, there's quite a few runes and symbols of the giant gods.
What's up, Brett? How you doing, man?
Is it in a?
What?
Is it like in a language, or are they just symbols?
It's
I'm
a
asking
little.
you that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of. Oh, okay. It's just a little bit of each. Sorry about that.
No problem. Can you guys translate, or are you gonna need me to do it?
If it's giant, I can definitely read it.
Okay.
Yeah, it basically says that this hammer is imbued by the gods, and the striker wields great powers of frost. And then it says something about the hammer transmutating as well. And that's basically everything. And then it has a list of other wielders of the weapon as well. And those are all, basically inscribed with years and everything on, not on the actual, the maul part of the hammer, but on the shaft and going down towards the handle. So it's really nice, definitely really nice quality, beautiful, and it definitely looks badass.
Hammer of the gods.
Maybe what?
Malik was like a sample of that fine weaponry.
Where's that been for the last month?
I've been under the weather a little bit.
Do you want a sample of the weapon?
Of the Metallica.
Yeah, nice, Waylon. You want to sample this weapon? Wham!
That isn't where I was going with it, but that's much funnier than what I was thinking.
No. What were you thinking? Please enlighten us. I gotta
Oh
hear
no, I
this.
was just baffled. I want a sample of the weapon. What, you're gonna start freaking chiseling pieces off of it?
Oh,
Blow it up.
have fun with that. Alright, so what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna take a little bit of time and find out what this thing does, or are you gonna kind of just put it away, or what?
Yeah, I'll try to study it to try to figure out what it does.
You take about 15 minutes. So
Well, it never leaves Sir Mash's hands.
I'm actually going to make you do, usually I don't make you do an Arcana check, but something like this, I want you to give me an Arcana check. This is actually this is definitely not a common type of item. Damn, Wayland. You're able to determine that this hammer is definitely imbued with power of cold, but it will polymorph into, something else as well.
I think it's like that mimic ring.
You're not too sure if that is the case, but you don't think it's not going to transform into what I'm talking about is the imbued power of this hammer. You think that it can do several different things. You think that it's definitely imbued by cold, but you think that especially with the help of both Heavy and Tomanik's grunts mainly, that this thing will probably do non-cold damage as well. So
I assure you, the grunts were inspiring.
alright, so I'm going to go ahead and open this hammer up, and you guys can see it, and you can put it on whoever. But this is a level 3. Basically, it can be anything and it's a mall. So there you go.
You're grunting Eye of the Tiger.
That's a pretty badass freaking hammer. So it is on a critical, it does an additional 1d6 cold damage, and there's an at-will power. Actually, there's 2 powers on this weapon. The first power is an at-will, and basically you can make the damage cold, or you can make it just normal damage. So then there's a daily as well involved with this. This is a free action, and then whenever you use that power, and when you hit with the weapon, you can basically do an additional 1d8 damage, cold damage, and the target will be slowed until the end of its next turn. So, pretty sweet hammer. And that is a 2-handed maul.
Sweet.
Pretty sweet weapon.
Well, it sounds like we don't even get to vote. I think Shamash likes that one.
So, are you guys going to do a
Well,
ritual and turn this thing into Residuum?
No.
We'll wait till
I'm
he does the slave
actually going.
first.
All right.
I'm actually going to offer it to Tomanuk.
Blink one time for yes, blink twice for no.
I think he'd rather it in residuum form.
Well, if you're extending it, then Tamaruk will accept it.
Okay, Tomanuk now has it.
And he will look to Batista and say, Dila! Which is giant for share.
I would definitely like to check it out. But,
Well, we
You're gonna have to
Slate
pry
you
it from.
bastard.
You're gonna have to.
like to see how it weighs and get the feel of it. That'd be great.
You're gonna have to pry it from Tomanuk now.
Well, he's repeating the word. The giant for share. And then points to Shamash and then just sweeps with his hand.
I think he means it's something we can all share.
I say give it to Boom. Alright, so the coast is clear, guys. What are you guys doing? You guys,
Well, let's go upstairs and check out this elevator.
Yeah, go ahead and give that back to Samash if he wants to hold on to it, depending on how much he's weighed down, I guess. Unless you're carrying it, Dominic.
Yeah, Tomanuk. I think Tomanuk should carry it. If he needs to, he can use it. If I throw my axe,
spear, though.
if I throw my axe through the wall again, he can hand it to me.
the weapons depot. Yeah, I'll take the hammer.
If it's lightweight, then it shouldn't be that bad.
Does that actually do anything in combat, or is it just a neat thing?
there's the card. I mean, you can look at it now. It's in the handout section. So
Yeah, but you said it was light.
it is. It's definitely a perfectly balanced hammer, especially for a large two-handed maul. It's really nice. It's a beautiful weapon.
So if the maul weighs like 20 pounds, what do you say? It's like only 10?
It just weighs normal. I'm talking about the weight and balance is
Oh, weight and
perfect for
balance, okay.
combat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not that it weighs absolutely nothing. I mean, yes, it still weighs normal weight, but it has a perfect balance of both weight and balance to wield this sucker like no end. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's go upstairs, guys.
So I guess you guys are all going upstairs now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull all you guys and just move you together. So
I'm asking Whalian if both sets of stairs go to the same place.
Yes.
Melik, your first impression, you are in frickin' heaven, and you just fell in love with Draigdurroch.
My new home.
So as you basically ascend up to the second floor, the first thing you notice is there are no more stairs. And you do remember seeing, while the tower was entombed in ice, which I will give you the handout one more time, from what you remember seeing about the tower, it was at least 3 stories tall. So there you go. You're kind of wondering why, but then again, you remember that Wayland told you that there is a magical disc, and there again, Melik, you know all about tensors. So, but other than that, you guys can tell that this entire level is basically a laboratory, and all of the walls have, alchemical supplies, lots of crates. You notice on the east side of the room there's bookcases that are about 8 to 10 foot tall, where it's not as tall as the actual ceiling. I mean, it's literally, about 12 foot between. It's basically just like the first floor of the tower. And, you probably, travel up about 10, 15 feet of stairs. Now you got a 12 foot, there's 12 foot gap here in this room. You notice that there's the books. You also notice a lot of crates, a lot of boxes, beakers, and it's kind of weird because all of these, like the flames under the beakers and everything just seems to be frozen in place, which is really weird. But then on the north end of the room, you notice that there's a sort of like a ritual rune on the floor, and it has small blue glowing flames traveling around the entire circumference of the rune. Same color as what the portals, that when the portals were activated down on the first floor. This is the same type of flame, the same type of color, but these flames are actually moving. So it looks like a light blue hot flame. So what are you guys doing?
To investigate the rune on the floor.
This wasn't burning yesterday, was it?
Negative, Ghost Rider. No, it wasn't. It was there, but I just no, I didn't tell you that it was burning. I probably should have told you it wasn't burning, but I didn't.
Well,
unfortunately.
I think you told me that it wasn't burning. That's why when you said it was burning, that's why I was like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Maybe
this
I
thing
did.
is this burning is new. This wasn't burning yesterday.
Lots of
Appears to be a
alchemical
book on the
workbenches,
floor here. I wanna check that out.
supplies. There's all kinds of bits and pieces of, utensils that appear to be used by maybe a warlock. I mean, it's just that type of item that it's not like identifying a cleric or a paladin with symbols, or a wizard with orbs. I mean, or a wizard with like orbs or wands or staves. This is literally warlock implements like runes and other things like that, and of that nature, basically.
Melik, anything in here that may tip you off on how to turn this rune off, or what created it, so you can try to reverse it?
Well, that's why I was gonna do an Arcana check to see what type of spells have been done with it and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, give me.
I'm
feel
going
free
to
give me an
assist him with
Arcana.
that.
Okay, give me a saving throw, please, first, Walian. Well, a saving throw roll. So the assist roll, basically a saving throw. So you know what I'm talking about. There you go. You are gonna assist him. You get a +2 on your roll, Melik. Your arcane roll +2 plus everything else.
Also, alright. So +2 for the assist would be 18.
It would be a 24, right? 9
It
plus
would be
13.
24 if you were assisting me. I was assisting him, so my 22 gives him the +2 onto his 16.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. I got the rolls mixed up. So yeah, usually Melik let him do the assist roll first, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
No problem. Next time you do that, I'm just going to kill your character and get another sorcerer in here. That is going to
Fine.
let the person do the roll first. Unacceptable.
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding. Now,
Don't tease me like that. It hurts.
so with an 18, you think that you're not able to tell where this portal could actually be, where this actual portal is going to, but you know that it's probably pretty serious, probably somewhere in the depths below, and it does reek Asmodeus as well.
Just because I'm unfamiliar with it, can you explain the discs? I'm sorry, that's not familiar to me. The elevator, the tensor disc.
Oh, Tensor's Disc is basically something that floats around and you command it and you stand on it. Now,
Okay.
this doesn't work exactly like that. It's not like an old school Tensor's floating disc. It is the same thing. It does the same thing, but there are restrictions on this one. So,
Okay. I didn't know what tensor disc it really was, so I just wanted to.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's an old school D&D spell called Tensor's floating disc, and basically you could carry stuff on it. You could ride it. You go up and down. It'd move around, and that's basically what this is as well. But it's more of a stationary kind.
Okay. Would like
Is there a
to
way we
use-
can turn this portal thing off?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
I'm sure you probably could. Yeah, absolutely.
So perception check or arcana check again?
I would say probably an arcane check would probably do the thing for you.
You want to do it and I assist, or you want to assist and I'll do it?
Looks like I'm low. Why don't you do it and I'll assist this time? So.
Okay.
You just do I just? Use
It's just a
arcana?
normal Arcana check, and if you get
Okay.
like over a 10, then I get a +2 to my roll.
Of course not.
And now you roll that.
Yep, you get a +2 to your roll there, Waylian.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hell, I just summoned Asmodeus myself.
What are you talking about? No, nothing happens. It just the flames intensify a little bit, but nothing happens.
Well, this is above my pay grade.
Want to try one more time? Hopefully nothing bad happens. I'll do it.
Yeah, let me assist you this time.
All right.
Maybe not.
Nope, you're able
Well,
to
he
assist
gets a
him.
+2 to it.
You get a +2, Melik. Now, if he rolls another one, we're gonna just laugh and stop the game and drink some beers or something.
26.
All right. I actually gave you a minus because of the multiple checks, but you actually still got it. I set the DC at 25, so you barely got it. So you're able to get the fire subside down, and it goes off. And then after probably about 30-45 seconds, it disappears, and there's nothing on the floor. No markings, nothing. So it's basically just the floor tile now. And then, as it's starting to dissipate, you can actually tell that this portal was probably going to the Nine Hells.
Oh, okay. That's good that it's closed now.
Yeah. Yes, as the blue fire started fading out, you could see more symbols and stuff, and you could actually tell that yes, this was a portal to the Nine Hells. And now you're starting to think that's probably where Metallica came from. But it's weird because Metallica was made of ice, and the Nine Hells is not ice. So
I tell that to
something
Waylon
is definitely
to-
weird.
Yeah. Maybe we can come up with something why this would be according to the Nine Hells.
Maybe it's hot ice.
No pun intended.